guys, welcome back. So I want to move on and continue where we left it off yesterday, you know, in the attic, where here I am again. Look at that, how cool that is. Cool little vibe. So I want to give you guys a little more detail and break down those licks that we were, briefly we went through yesterday. I'm just gonna grab this little shake. What's in the bottle, guys? It's 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 50 grams of protein. Topped it with some fresh brewed black coffee. Guys, you have to focus on your health as well, you know. Not just drugs and alcohol. Only Keith Richards can get away with that kind of shit. Oh, look at that. All right, so we got the protein shake going on here. What we're gonna wrap up in today's video, but I already told you guys, so it's just really an extension of the breakdowns of the yesterday's licks that we were using. Okay, so just slow it down a little bit. To have a better understanding. Protein for the muscles. It is time. So let's launch into it, what we were doing yesterday. Okay, so major, minor scale. Don't mind the horse steps. There's a lot of horses here. Right now I'm on break. You guys are gonna hear a lot of horse steps in these videos, but that's okay. Let's move towards ways that can expand your horizon. Think of the exercise and to continue where we really left it off yesterday. Let's do it in key of E, right? But of course, essentially you want to be able to do it in any given key, right? So E is relatively an easy key to start with. Why is it easy? I think it's easy. I don't know, you can disagree with this, but it's just a very open key to start with. You have a key of E offers us really open positioning. What do I mean by open? I'm not sure if I'm using the right words here, but what do I mean by open position? So you have this is our position. This is the lowest position that we can get in E, right? And this is a minor dominant scale, right? Now you have like these bluesy licks here. Right, like these kind of stuff. I'm just moving around a little bit because the sunlights are tricking me. Like the whites are keep changing. But anyways, so this is really sweet sounding major approach, like right down here. So if you want to deploy it right after like some some setting sort of theme, minor noodling down here in the lowest position that you can get. Then you can do this, right? Like, you know, like blues riffs, Mr. Brownstone, or Right Next Door to Hell, that sort of stuff, you know. So let's build up our scale, starting on. You can give a little band, or you can play it out. You see? then when you're like ending this little segment, you can use the second fret to incorporate it in as part of the major scale. How that sounds, look. And then now, so see, like that little ping-ponging goes on, like you do one turn minor and the other major, and the two, you know, like yin and yang, makes each other complete, right? So you can go all day just playing minor, but if you don't set a contrast to that, it won't be that interesting. You know, it's like when you're eating something sweet and then you eat something salty, you know, like it just, you know what I'm saying? Okay, moving on. Essentially, the more seamless you're transitioning between these positions, the better your play style will be, and the less intimidated you are when you're switching these boxes. The better results you can get, you know. So let's try to work it up into our next box. So we were like right down in the lowest possible positions, both talking minor and major. Okay, so moving on. Another beautiful sentence here, look. So what you do, if we're starting from the same lick, and then you arrive onto that E note, and realizing and making always try to think of these E notes, like depending on the key, what are you in when you're improvising. Try to think of the home notes as like, you know, checkpoints to clear. So when you hit a checkpoint, like right now for the sake of this example, if we're in E, see, I can do this. I can land on the A7, hitting an E note. Why is that important? Because this E note can be a starting point, starting a new scale. It offers me other options, whether I go, again, minor or major. So from this E note now, I have options. I can do something like, and then again, look, I put it down again, I stitch it into another E note here, an octave, right? And then another option opens up. From this E note, continuing the pattern, see? So just like focusing on those E notes as like checkpoints to clear and touch them, it little by little, in the beginning it will take some time, and you might have to consciously seek them and think ahead a little bit, you know, where are those checkpoints are gonna be and how to incorporate these scales and how to make your ways to meet these connections. But the more you do it, the more second nature it will become. So don't worry about that. Right now, all you gotta do, if it takes time, it takes time. It's totally fine. Just like really work and play around these stuff, you know. So trying to create these pathways, you know, and trying to adding diversity by using minor scales, and then resolving it with major type of you know, sentences, or there's no real written rules to this. You can do it however you want it, however it feels good, right? All right, let's do something again, like building it up, like a little break, right? You let it breathe, and then pausing the video because the sun is really getting direct here, and just sort of dealing with some slightly annoying tuning issues here. But okay, so moving on. And once you find yourself in this position here, look, what is that? See, like, remember, like, this is probably the easiest way to start off with getting introduced to the major scale. Like if we're thinking about like key of E, right? 12th fret, it's like the octave, right? Like this is where you would start like your minor scale. And if you think about the 12th fret as like a divider, you know, where you, if let's think about just like anchoring one of our finger down here. For the sake of the exercise, let's do the ring, because that's how I like to recommend for you to start out the scale with. So if you're sliding to the E12 fret with your ring finger, and then you start going this way, this is the major pentatonic scale. Like probably the easiest pattern, like fingering wise, you know, like it's really similar. Like if you were doing it in the minor position. And then this is a really great way to get familiar with the sounding. And then if you're seeking certain sounds like what we were just discovering right in this position, see? But why do we have to, why is it a good thing if we have other pathways to go? Even though it's the same, look, right? Like, still, there's slight difference to it, like sounding wise, right? Here is a little more stingy, hear that? Especially if you add a little bit of, you know, here is a little bit more mellow, smoother, warmer, whatever. It's, you know, it's just like, it's like very sweet up here. So I don't want to drag this for very much longer. So you guys try to make connection for now. This is your homework, okay? So work it up from this very familiar and solid position that you're already a professional in, playing at any time, any given time. I'm sure you have a lot of licks, whether it's down here or the octave. And we're gonna work out the magic, you know, everything that happens in between, like this transitioning sort of forest, this something, okay? So now your homework is from this position, work it out using mixing minor scale with major scale and trying to make your connections to those E checkpoints, okay, that we were talking about. Whether here, here, or here, okay? So look. E, checkpoint. Now going down, descending. E, checkpoint, good. Now let's hit some major stuff, minor, sorry. Back to major. Minor. Major. Minor. Alright, so grasping what I'm saying? So that's the homework for you guys for today. I kept getting lost here. There's always something to say here, but we're gonna dive into this some more, okay? So just focus on these parts for now, and then I'm gonna get back with new videos. I'm so excited, guys. There's like I have a lot of ideas that I just can't wait to put out there. So let me know, what do you think? Was this helpful? Let me know what is your biggest challenge when it comes to transitioning, or what gives you the biggest headache? What is that blockage that you feel like you gotta deal with, that it doesn't allow you to grow in the pace how you would like to, okay? So let me know how everything goes, and then we're gonna take it from there. Another thing, the one-on-one coaching, soon I will be available to do those again. But as of now, the website is down, so if you guys are interested, shoot me an email to lazarosrockminute@gmail.com, and I can give you more infos on that, and we can schedule something that will work for both of us. Okay, so I think I didn't miss anything. Okay, guys, good to see you all. Cheers for all the new subscribers. It makes me so happy, guys. We're blowing up here. So yeah, go do your homework. I hope this video helps. What else? Fuck. All right, see you guys soon. Listen for the feedback. They say that every man bleeds just like me. I feel like